Just wanted to finish on the president's visit to Alaska going into the weekend. Anne-Marie's going to be there. What do you think we can accomplish this weekend?
I think the president has been thinking about this a long time. He believes, as do I, that this war never would have started if he had been president, and he is committed to ending the bloodshed, but not at any cost. Not at any cost. I think everyone has been frustrated with President Putin. We expected that he would come to the table in a more fulsome way. It looks like he may be ready to negotiate, and we put secondary tariffs on the Indians for buying Russian oil, and I could see if things don't go well, then sanctions or secondary tariffs could go up.
What about China? They're the main purchasers of Russian crude.
Again, I'm not going to get ahead of the president, but the president is the best at creating leverage for himself, and he will make it clear to President Putin that all options are on the table.
So sanctions can go up, or they can also be loosened?
Sanctions can go up, they can be loosened, they can have a definitive life, they can go on indefinitely. You know, there's this Russian shadow fleet of ships around the world that I think we could crack down on them. But Anne-Marie and Jonathan, the one message I would leave you with, it's that President Trump is meeting with President Putin, and the Europeans are in the wings carping about how he should do it, what he should do it. But the Europeans need to join us in these sanctions. The Europeans need to be willing to put on these secondary sanctions. I was at the G7 meeting in Canada with President Trump, and the Europeans kept talking about Senator Graham's bill to do the secondary tariffs.
Yeah.
And I looked at all the leaders around the table and I said, is everyone at this table willing to put a 200% secondary tariff on China? And you know what? Everybody wanted to see what kind of shoes they were wearing.
I imagine the Germans went very quiet, and that's been a problem for a long time.
Yeah, it's put up or shut up time. The president is creating his own leverage. We need the Europeans to come in and help create more leverage.